Hello beautiful darlings, welcome back to my digital diary. I hope you're doing well. If anything, if you do not know this face, I am Siithembs, but if you've seen me somewhere on your timeline, on your FYP, wherever, hello Sanazam, it's nice to see you here. A lot of you are probably like, babes, what happened to the posting? We can't see you anymore. I'm gonna crunch this video. I want to make it simple, concise and to the point. As you can see, the title is Goodbye to the Entertainment Industry. A lovely industry filled with color, filled with possibilities, filled with stories. I absolutely admire everything about it. But for me, it's time to abort the mission totally, in a sense where, and I think I was supposed to do this a long time ago. When I dropped out of college, I was supposed to abort this mission, but I am obviously a hardhead. I don't listen to my heart. I just go because there's what your heart wants and what your head wants. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a few reasons, and hopefully this can help one person, or someone can understand and have an idea of why. And to those that have supported me, I think this is mostly for you more than anything, because you've been there. Every like, subscriber, share, every comment has made a difference, and not only in inspiring me behind the scenes to keep it going, but also on a financial level eventually, because it made a difference. And then on top of that, the more you engaged, the more you gave me the love, the more it got out there and more people got to see who the heck Siithembs was. And for me now, it's looking back and really being honest with myself. Whatever I put out there, is this what I've always wanted to do, or did I follow the trend? And coming to that, the basis of it is yes. Everything I put out there is me, actually. I built my profile around my talents, around what I love, around my understanding of art, and hopefully I've also added elements of things that I used to dream about. And as I was growing and putting myself out there even more, I was definitely adding those elements. And of course, with time, with more opportunities, and with the right places, you get to do so much more, right? Anyway, but I've been thinking about it for so long, for many years. For me, it's a lot more than just being an entertainer. It's a lot more than just performing. If anything, I've always believed it's a calling for me to be part of this industry. But right now, I really feel so different about it. And I'm not super shocked about it, because I remember when I left Cape Town that last week, when I was thinking about everything, when I was thinking about me coming to Johannesburg, it was ultimately in essence to really connect to my calling, so that I can then continue. And it's been a whole 5 years of a lot of things. And again, beyond also, what is this called, beyond the pandemic, no, it's been there, we know that, but I didn't make my decision based on that, but rather really what I enjoy doing, what I want to be doing every single day of my life. And being in front of camera is not necessarily what I've dreamt about, and I know a lot of people think it is, because of what I've been selling online. And for me, it's been also very difficult to penetrate within the departments in the industry of what I want to do, rather than what is expected and seen and wanted from me. And when you create a monster, it needs to be fed and it needs to grow. And that's exactly what I did. The more I posted things, the more I but the more I focused on one part of myself, the more that became me from an outside point perspective. And it doesn't end there, in a sense where I've gone into different boardrooms, I've gone into different interviews, meetings, where they just can't see Siithembs behind the scenes, but rather Siithembs in front of the scenes. And for me, that's a little bit painful, and it's been a little bit annoying as well, because I'm running out of that high in front of the camera. And exactly why I even quit social media on a content creation perspective, and I will share that on a separate video. But in essence, this video is for everyone that has given me the time, the love, the likes, the comments, the shares, and the conversations, the recommendations. This is the thank you video, if anything. Like, there's no empathy or that is expected, or any no man, you deserve this, you must stay. No, it's for me, I'm not needing any convincing right now. I've had a beautiful run. I've been enjoying it. I've met so many people, and it's also incredible that people that have raised me on television I've bumped into, and we've had normal conversations. And for me also, just to bring down that curtain of fame and dealing with the human behind the artist, you know what I'm saying? So it's been incredible. I've been enjoying my experience from just content creation, being featuring on a soapy, and then these events, all these different activation influence events. Like, it's been amazing. If anything, now I'm quite comfortable within my skin of what I want to be all about, And one thing that I also know, I really am not enjoying the billboard aspect of what I feel like I'm becoming, and hence I would really have to take a step back, because the truth is also, you need the numbers, you need the engagement, you just need to be alive to successfully be this. And beyond that, there are opportunities for people that don't have numbers, but when I look at those, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is not where I'm at right now. And I'm not trying to accumulate numbers only. If anything, I was trying to solidify my capabilities and what I love, and to say that I do have a voice, I do have a perspective, and I'd like to be part of those that plan and are behind these ideas, rather than always being like an influencer is the very last thing. Like, you are contacted after they've spoken about the ideas they've planned. Like, for me, that's not the life I want to live. That, because consistently as an influencer, you wake up hopefully creating so that you are marketable. And yes, that is a vibe, but looking back to the dreams that I have, that's not the kind of artist that I thought I would be. That's not the kind of artist I want to be, and I don't want numbers to be that girl like that. If numbers will matter, it would be more of a thing of, if I'm in a series or soapy or movie, if people want to see more of me in that sense because of the artistry that I'm giving, rather than the fact that I'm a consistent poster and my numbers are looking good and PR companies are excited to use me because I'm going to get the word across. For me, that's just like, or at least it's distracted me from what I love, and to a point where it's a little bit difficult for me to even see success beyond a person that's super quiet and doing nothing on social media. Like, yeah, from a person that's on social media and doing nothing. And I know so many people, again, that have no numbers, very successful in the industry. Some of them are not even in the country because they've worked around it and they've gotten their opportunities. You know how it works. But if anything, from me, there's a certain part or role that I enjoy playing when I'm working, and it's been hard to get that role. And I think it's also the fact that I've been putting my energy in being seen rather than focusing on that skill. So whenever I do get to these board meetings or boardrooms, these interviews, whenever I am putting myself out there to say this is what I want to do, it's not what you're seeing on my Instagram, then it's like, no man, you deserve to be on stage. You are so much light, you are a burning ball of fire. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I blame myself for all of this. I do. So to you that has given me the time, to you that has seen the potential, thank you so much. I do not take that for granted. I do appreciate it so much. And you know what, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow, but this video is more to confirm that I am no longer going to be posting on your favorite social medias as a content creator. I'm not looking into making money through art. I'm not looking for opportunities in art, if anything. I'm taking a step back. And I want to work on Siithembele Dotwana. There's a lot of dreams that I have. There's a lot of ideas that I have that are beyond art, and if I'm consistently on survival mode, trying to get the next best opportunity, trying to create consistently, and those creation It's not necessarily quality, it's more quantity, which is not the worst idea. I've spoken about this in one of my videos, but on a long-term basis, I'm growing up. For how long am I going to be doing this? And then on top of that, in terms of my experience, in terms of what is this, the lifestyle of an artist, it's amazing. There's different types of artists in different forms in different places, but in terms of where I'm situated, like predominantly a dancer in South Africa, stan, if I don't make this decision now, I'm gonna hate myself, and I don't want to. So me saying goodbye to the entertainment industry, I'm not saying goodbye to art. I'm definitely going to be taking dance classes. I love dance. It's therapy for me. It opens my heart, it opens my mind, it opens just, it allows me to radiate the kind of energy that I believe I want to continuously share with the people that I surround myself with, but I don't want to depend on it. And this is not even me like saying I give up, but because also I have a lot of responsibilities that I need to take care of as an individual. I've never really shared my story to the T of where I come from, my journey to getting to the point where I'm even speaking to you about me saying goodbye to the entertainment industry. But as an individual, I've had to take a step back and really look at the things and my true why, darling, my true why. And my true why will always go back to family. And art is actually, if anything, not art itself, but especially dance, it's not helping with that. I'm unable to play a role in my family because there's financially, it's just no. It's just no. And I don't like, or at least since I'm still young, I'm not willing to live the lifestyle of invoices. I don't know how many invoices I've sent, my lord. I've been sending invoices since I've begun this industry, and not only do they not arrive on time, but also your dependency on them. It's like, why is there no salary? But the truth is, you're working for so many different components, and people, companies, as an artist, especially if you're coming with different things, and you need to send different invoices, yes, but for me it's not going to be sustainable for too long. Like, that's just not going to work. Right now I feel like I'm also still in safe hands, the fact that it's a little bit easier for me if I fall to go home, but I'm not about to fall at 25, go home, at 27, go home, at 29, go home, at 35, go home, because art also is very unpredictable like that. So for me, it's not goodbye to the art itself, it's saying I'm going to continue. I will continue playing around edits and helping whoever needs to be help or would love help, and I'll always offer my editing skills, and y'all pay for editing. I will be going to dance classes. That's therapy for me, and it's opened my world. And I'm a movement human being. Like, movement is very important, and whenever I dance, I connect with my soul. And a lot of, what can I say, trauma, not just that, but things that I do go through, whenever I move my body, it's like some sort of communication. I get the answers that I need. So it would be detrimental to my health if I stop dancing. Yeah, so I will forever be a dancer. And then there's more things that I do that I've been doing in the industry, but in essence not even sustainable. And by sustainable, why I'm so freaked out about the word itself is the fact that it does contribute to your mental health on a negative when it's time, after pushing so hard or so much. And the truth is, this is what I want to make clear on this video before I say goodbye. It's not about getting a break. I'm making this video as Siithembs. I've been going through certain things and I've seen it, and I've made decision purely based on experience. And one thing I also know, not all of us have the same experience, and above that we have different circumstances that we undergo as human beings, that we are currently undergoing, and we have different things that we need to solve and work around in our lives. with the things that I need to do, I have to make the decision of saying goodbye. And also, again, life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So this has been an incredible journey, and thanks to you also for trusting me, for loving me, for showing that kind of support. And don't be shook if you ever see me on TV again, or if you see me continue being fabulous. It's not me saying I'm coming back or anything along those lines. I think it's just also focusing on the core of why I do art. So the truth is also, I kind of changed the way I go about it. It was more fame. It was more fame, money, status. No. Initially when I started dancing, it was never about that. And I don't fear not being famous. I don't want to be famous anymore. If anything, I'm just like, it's actually so much better. I've been enjoying my company, because I did go MIA on social media for a very long time. People see me through possibly the fact that Siithembs liked that post, but me posting anything, I've been quiet. And also I wanted to see that kind of impact when I disappear. What impact does it have? And I realize it really doesn't matter. No one cares. The timeline always has a picture or video to like, and I don't make the entertainment industry go round, and nor does it make me go around in that sense. And for you as a viewer, I'd like for you to see it in that way as well. Like, yes, you might see the entertainment in me, but there's more to me than just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And I just want you to know that I will forever and continue enjoying entertainment in general, and support it and support my sisters that are within. I'm not gonna now just absolutely disappear. But in terms of Siithembs, I won't be creating content, and I'm not hoping to be getting any influencer gigs, and I'm okay if I'm not invited to any events. I'm not missing out anything. And yeah, it is a little bit sad, I won't lie. It's only because I've thought about it and I've cried about it, and now I did make, I've come to consensus about it, and I hate struggling. I hate struggling. So if it's really meant for me, that's gonna come back to me. That's one thing I know. But for now, I need to make the best decision for a beautiful life experience, because I do not want any regrets. And I know for a fact me leaving will be absolutely no regret, because art is within me, meaning that at any point, if I want to, or if there is an opportunity that comes about, I can always take on it. And I will always forever be working on my perspective, my opinion, my skill set itself and potential, but it's not something that I'm pursuing so avidly the way I have been. So from me, Siithembele Dotwana. You can call me Siithembs. You can remain calling me Siithembs. That was my superstar name, by the way. That was my superstar name, but I'm kind of leaning towards going back to Siithembele Dotwana. On Siithembele full. Thank you. I love you. And if you're out there and you are looking into pursuing entertainment, yes, it's for you if you are thinking about it. But again, things to consider: finances, support, what it is, and your focus within entertainment, what you want to begin with. You will climb and get the rest, to be honest. Like, once you're in, and if you really have that voice and lots of contribution, people are waiting for you. They want your ideas. So if anything, there's definitely a seat for me on the table.